Hey family, we have huge information to talk about related to Social Security changes that are coming up next year. We have some information of what the Social Security program could look like if the GOP get what they want. We could actually get a larger COLA boost, better known as the cost of living adjustment. I have the details to share with you in just a moment, but before we get started, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel as well as hit the like button, as it really helps us grow on YouTube. Now let's go ahead and start with the video. Starting off, the Republican debate was a couple of nights ago, and we now know exactly how each of the candidates feel about the Social Security program, as well as the change that they would actually make happen if they were elected to be the next president of the United States. As you can see, it says that what Republicans said about cutting Social Security during the debate on Wednesday night. It says during the Wednesday's Republican presidential debate, candidates for the 2024 nomination address whether they would make any reforms to Social Security, including if they would raise the age of retirement. You guys already know that Social Security remains a major issue to many Americans. A study from the Senior Citizens League released earlier this year found that inflation has caused Social Security payments to lose about 36% of their buying power since the pandemic in 2020. The rise in the cost of medicines has also become a common thing during the 2024 presidential race, as many people relying on Social Security continue to struggle to pay for their medical expenses. And according to the former New Jersey governor, Chris Christie, advocated for raising the retirement age for those currently between the ages of 30 and 40 years old, saying that they should be able to adjust to their retirement age increase by a few extra years. Christie also said that he supports eliminating eligibility for wealthy people to collect Social Security. He specifically called out billionaire Warren Buffett, although he's acknowledged he wasn't certain that Buffett actually collects Social Security benefits, but he also rejected the idea of raising taxes to pay for the Social Security program. So anyways, guys, that is exactly what Chris Christie believes that he wants to do if he becomes the next president. We also heard from Haley. She was urging people to accept reality, claiming Social Security will go bankrupt in the next 10 years or so if nothing changes. She advocated for keeping promises to those who are nearing their retirement age and raising the age for the younger people, including her own children who are in their 20s right now. She added that the payments need to be better reflect life expectancy. South Carolina Senator Tim Scott said that his main focus on handling Social Security would be growing the economy. He said in a statement that, look, if we're going to actually tame this tiger, the way you do it is not by picking on seniors who paid into this particular program that deserve their money coming back out to them. That is not the way to do it, according to Tim Scott. He then described a plan of creating around 10 million new jobs to grow the economy by 5%. Scott said that this would add trillions of dollars of economic activity as well as billions of dollars to the Treasury. So that was his way of fixing the Social Security program. But he also added that he would not raise the age of retirement. And then we also heard from the Florida governor, Ron DeSantis, in which he began his comments a little weirdly, making a joke saying that he knows a few Social Security recipients, but anyways, he did say that he would tackle inflation and force Congress to stop borrowing money from the Social Security program. And he said, as for raising the retirement age, DeSantis said, doing so made little sense because life expectancy in the United States is continuing to decline. So anyways, that is exactly what we have from those individuals. But this other GOP representative was a little bit different, if you will, and I probably will butcher his name right here. But entrepreneur Vivek Ramaswamy took a different approach than the other candidates. Instead of changing the Social Security program, he pushed for eliminating funding for foreign wars and changing how the government budgets. He also called for a 75% reduction in government employees. So he is necessarily advocating for letting employees lose their job. Some employees have been with the government for thousands of years, if you will. But anyways, guys, he said that we need to cut the workforce for the government by 75%. That is going to be a sharp decline. But anyways, guys, like I said, his was a little bit different. Didn't necessarily tackle the issue of whether or not he wants to raise the retirement age or if he wants to increase the amount of money that goes into the Social Security Trust Fund. He didn't really touch on that. He just pretty much said that we need to stop spending on foreign wars. And I would agree with that particular statement. We do need to stop spending so much money on these foreign wars right now. The latest, we are giving money to Israel in regards to their attack, vicious attacks, if you will, on Hamas in Gaza. So that is a lot of money, guys. And then don't even talk about how much money we have actually given Ukraine in regards to the war against Russia. So a lot of money has been going out over the last 3 years or so under President Biden. So we do need to cut down spending. We need to try to spend some of that billions of dollars right here on our own citizens. I would say we could start off with our Social Security recipients. Those are the ones that are most vulnerable right now. Those are the ones that could really use these billions of dollars versus giving that money to other countries to try to kill other individuals. That sounds a little bit crazy, but anyways, guys, that's not what this video is talking about. So anyways, guys, that is exactly what the GOP that is running for the 2024 presidential election, they pretty much talked about what they would do in regards to Social Security reform. But anyways, last but not least, we also want to talk about this good piece of information right here, which talks about a new proposal on the table, which is calling for a higher COLA boost. As you can see, it says that this new proposal for higher COLA bump for certain federal retirees, the question is, would you qualify? This article came out a couple of days ago, but I do want to go ahead and share it with you. But anyways, it says that a new bill has been introduced in Congress that would increase the annual cost of living adjustment, or better known as the COLA increase, for retired federal employees under the Federal Employees Retirement System in some cases. This bill is called the Equal COLA Act. It has again been introduced by Senator Alex Padilla as well as Representative Jerry Canola. This isn't the first time that this type of legislation has been proposed, but here it is again, and it states that if enacted, both bills would modify existing law to ensure that the federal retirees under the Federal Employees Retirement System always get the same COLA increase as retired federal employees under the Civil Service Retirement System. Here is exactly what this actually says. It says that federal retirees who have worked in service to our country should receive the full adjustment and benefits each year that is consistent with the national economic trends. The Equal COLA Act will ensure that nearly 800,000 federal retirees living on fixed incomes receive the full benefits that they deserve to keep up with the cost of living. Anyways, the two-tiered system fails to protect FERS retirees who are living on a fixed income. This legislation will recertify this is an unfair system and to ensure that these dedicated public servants are protected throughout their retirement. So anyways, guys, it also talks about how to calculate this particular FERS COLA if they do go to this particular plan, if they do adopt it. I won't necessarily go through that list, but it just shows you how to figure out exactly how it would affect those particular retirees. But anyways, guys, this could potentially cause for the COLA increase to be much larger than what we have been seeing in the past. But again, this is only for federal employees, if you will. So anyways, guys, it says that why the COLA for federal retirees under FERS is different than what we've seen before. Well, the system for FERS was purposely set up differently than CSRS by Congress back in the 1980s. The reason is that employees under the FERS gets benefits that CSRS employees do not get. The benefits for FERS recipients are outlined below. They get Social Security. They also get matching funds from the federal government up to 5% to invest in their thrift savings plan, accounts. They also get annuity payments in retirement. So those are just some of the differences between the two. But overall, this particular message is referring to the additional COLA boost, which could be potentially larger than the previous in the past. So anyways, that is some great news right there. However, I do want to ask the biggest question of all: why are they only applying this to the federal employees? What about other employees that work for other companies? Are you saying that only the federal employees deserve more than everybody else? I would disagree. I pretty much think that between certain ages, if you do qualify, that everyone should be getting the same type of COLA boost overall, versus you selecting some individuals to be able to receive more than these other individuals that worked at a different company. But anyways, I digress. That is just my thoughts. But let me know what you think about this. If you get a chance, go ahead and comment down below and let me know how you feel about them only providing an additional COLA boost for those federal employees and not corporate employees. So anyways, guys, I would love to get your thoughts. But outside of that, that is all we have for you today. And I hope all this information in this video was helpful to you today. Well, anyways, guys, that's all we have for you today. But feel free to check out some of the items down below in the description. There are a couple of opportunities for you to earn some free money or some free cash. Don't forget about signing up for the Amazon Prime membership, where you can get it for 30 days for free, which is a great time as Black Friday is around the corner, as well as we are almost to that season of buying gifts for the Christmas holidays. So anyways, guys, check out the links down below. Anyways, if you enjoyed today's content and you want to see more, please go ahead, subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.